Well, hello again, and welcome back to another episode of Diesel Power's broadcast. I changed my title a little bit because Diesel Power's just taking up way too much space in the video description. And honestly, my nickname is Diesel. I just made the Powers part up because I don't know, it's got a nice ring to it. But since my last broadcast, I played all day. Absolutely all day. I had a couple of friends join me in the world, new and old. Well, becoming old, a regular. Crunchy Tacos, you know him. He was in my broadcast a couple times, and I've gotten quite a bit done. Although I said I was going to work on my tower, as you can see, it's exactly the same. So, with that being said, I did create an awesome little disposal pit. I think I need to put a wall right there though, because one of my friends accidentally jumped in there not knowing what it was to check it out and died. So if you stand right here and aim all the way up, you can throw things in there and then nobody can accidentally fall in there either. So I'll probably do that at some point. I bred more of my dogs and cats and put them around the base just for safety. I finally saw the cat do its job, and a creeper walked up to it and then ran the opposite way while I was fishing over here. That's my fishing slash fountain I'm building. Over here, this has changed. You see I have went to the nether. I have a story about that in a little bit, but I made a makeshift start of a stable out of it. This is a kind of a trash horse. I don't know the mechanics on horses and breeding, and if they have to have good qualities to make a good quality baby, or if it's completely RGN or what. I have no idea. If you know, please leave a comment, let me know. That would be useful. It would save me the research. But these two are pretty good, so I'm going to breed them up and see what I get out of it. Now back to my trip to the nether. I went on a journey to find a nether fortress and found it. I don't know if you guys know at this point, but I had an awesome bow that I fished up 4 bows and made into one really good strong bow with power 5, unbreaking 3, and what was it? Infinity. And while I was in the nether, I was getting too comfortable, and I fell across one of the notorious nether traps. When you're going from one section into another, I was in the fortress, tunneled through a wall. Now it looked like it was just a little wall, and then there was a bridge on the other side. The only problem with that is there was one hole, and I just happened to walk over it and fall into a pit of lava that I couldn't get out of. So I lost like 30 levels and all of my diamond gear, which was like a full set, most of the tools. I lost my bow, all the stuff I farmed up in the nether. It was disastrous. It kind of pissed me off and ended my full day adventure that I was having on a kind of annoyed note. But I came back. I blew my extra stack of diamonds on armor and tools, got my levels back, farmed up a bunch of... I went through my chest and organized the hell out of them, just running around for like an hour. There's a slime chunk or something right next to me in the ravine. I managed to get a bunch of slime, so that's going to be useful in the future. As you can read the signs, this is just random stuff that I dump off there and then sort out later. My sorting system is getting a little bit better over here. I got a spot where I put all my stuff for fishing. I got a pole that I made. Yes. So that's one step away from being a perfect fishing pole. All I need is mending on it. Things are really starting to come together for me, even though I'm still missing a lot of the things that I had. I am getting richer in other ways of things that I didn't have. So I'm not really too worried about it anymore. I've made enough progress to where I don't even feel bad about losing my world. I'm actually excited about the way my new one is going. Oop. and as the title says, I started my village, my underground village. Although I think I'm going to switch it for soul soil on the top and set it all on fire. That way it'll be blue flames. It'll have that new, fresh, crispy 1.16 look to it. I'll get into that in just a minute. There's some other things I want to show you. I cleaned up my farm, so it now has a lighting source to keep all the monsters out, and it has a wall to keep things out like raids and monsters while I'm in there farming. I added a little storage unit here for all my farm stuff, nicely organized. So there's that. I don't think there's much else to talk about except for I have all of my animals ready to be moved into this area where I'm going to have bigger cages for them. So that'll all be nice and organized over here like it was before. And that's right about it. Let me just jump into this. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. I did change this. It's not as clean as I'd like it to look, but it works. And I did change something else. It's a different color, but you know the drill. I would appreciate it. I give shoutouts. Speaking of giving shoutouts, I had a new subscriber yesterday, one of my newly found friends that joins me in my world. His name is Cheetah Gaming. If you can please pop over to his channel and take a look at it, that would be appreciated. And while you're at it, subscribe to mine and like the video. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See my smile? That's me happy. Still figuring out my buttons. I switched some of my commands around, so you'll see me pushing goofy buttons sometimes, but once I figure them out, it'll be okay. Now this is still a work in progress. I don't quite know how I want to do it. I want to make... I really like the setup so far. It's easy for me to see what's going on and get down and up without having to worry about them getting down or up, monsters getting in, or them dying. Currently I have them trapped back here because I want to rebuild it or finish building. I don't know how I want to do it yet though. I need to create some sort of design that I can easily, if I want to, bring them back up to the top surface. And like I said in a previous episode, I want to make multiple floors like my home across the way there, and have different types of villagers on each floor and do it that way. But I just have not quite figured out a way that I want to do this yet. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking, and I think with what I've been learning so far and seen through other videos here and there, and kind of put together my own combination of all of those, I'm going to make a minecart system with like detectors. I don't know how it works totally. I'm still kind of new to the redstone thing, but some type of system where I can move them with mine carts from each floor to the other and easily block them off and keep it organized in that way. That's the best I got so far. It's still, I'm still brainstorming on this here. So again, suggestions are always welcomed. I don't have how you say thin skin. It's thick because I've dealt with a lot of criticism in my life. But yeah, I always handle suggestions well. I take criticism well, so not a problem. Always open to new ideas, because you're just ignorant if you think that your way is always the best. So I'm gonna continue farming for materials before I continue building down any further. I need to resupply my diamonds. I have 1 diamond and this that I'm wearing, so I need more diamonds. I need more iron. I'm hurting for all of that, and I started changing out my bottom floor of my mining area. So there's a lot of stuff to do there, and it'll give me time to think about how I want to do this. But it started, it works. It'll change probably quite a lot. But I told you I would start it, and I did. So there's that. I think we're all up to speed. I thought this was supposed to be a little person, but I think my friend meant to make a penis here, so I changed it a little bit. Kind of childish, but also funny. I don't know. I was told it was a penis, but I thought it was a totem or a person. Who knows? And I don't know how that got there. I don't even know what that is. Who knows? I'm actually thinking about taking something like that and just putting it across my base, and then all of the pillager flags that I get, or whatever they're called, banners, pillager banners, I'm gonna just run it around my base in the sky and have it hanging from there. That seems like a pretty clean way of flexing how many times I've killed them. I haven't even gotten back to work on my wall that I was building. I've just been focusing on everything else. Oh! And I was talking about the slime chunk down here. I've actually changed this to where the Enderman... I'm gonna make a shortcut with a slime block that's much safer than this, but I decided to change it to where the Enderman can't pick up the dirt and move it. So I added the wall here to hold back the water and keep a path. And I added a sign, a nice colorful sign that is very descriptive to where it's going. That's a little bit of a trip down there, but on one of my mining expeditions I was mining up into a village from this level, and I mined right past the end portal itself, so that was about as lucky as you can get. I think I also found about a stack and a half of diamonds on the way there. Just really the luckiest run I've ever did on a mining trip, so there's that. But and then there's this awesome ability to get slime very easily right over here. So I'm liking that I came back to this world. It was almost lost because of my corrupted data that I tried to fix by reinstalling, and I lost many hours worth of work, so it is what it is. ow. I need to fix that lava fall right there. I like the light source of the lava being there, but I don't like the fact that it can eat up my loot. I told you this is a slime chunk around here. You see all of them just falling right out of the sky. Pretty cool. You'd think that there's a spawner up there, but there sure isn't. I don't quite know how that works. I need to do more research into it to try and get the maximum effect out of it, but it's pretty neat. I should probably go up there and block that off and just make a little thing around it so it has light, but it blocks all this from coming down. That would be a pretty good idea, actually. This is what I was talking about. Like, I decided since I need materials, I would just mine this out and make it bigger. What the hell is he doing? Make this bigger here. And then I could also, you know, make it more my own instead of just being ugly, random pieces of blocks. Create something that looks pretty nice. And I think it's a good start. You can kind of see what I got going. I just need to finish the job here. This isn't how I usually like to do it. Yes, that's better. Like my shovel right next to my pick so I can easily switch between the two when I'm mining. And then I like my torches right there so I can switch easily back and forth between these while mining. And I like my food right next to my weapons so I can easily switch while fighting. Makes sense, right? I'm coming into my own finally and getting my own playstyle for Minecraft, so it's one of those things, like, I'm always evolving as a gamer and trying to better myself in my process of the way I do things. Make it more efficient and easier. All around, you know, just improving. Definitely got to replace these raggedy ass stairs now because my room's gonna look awesome, and then these stairs are gonna look broken as fuck. So there's that. Also, it's always something with this game. Once you start upgrading one thing, everything else has to go. I'm gonna change the whole layout of the way I put this room down because it just used to be a little hole in the wall, and now it's actually turning into something I can be proud of and use as my own. I mean, wait. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Forgive me. I've literally slept for maybe 2 hours. Couldn't fall asleep last night. Went to bed late. Slept like crap. Got up. Didn't want to. But forced myself to do it so I can do my regular broadcasting time and make sure that I keep fresh content coming for all of my viewers. I don't have that many, but it's a good practice to get into. see what I mean though? Like, I'm cleaning this up, and the more I clean it up, the more I just keep finding resources that I'm gonna need. I need coal. I was almost out of it. And now, it's just all over the place. I got tons and tons of cobblestone. So by the time I get done doing this, I will have enough coal and cobblestone to load up all of my, I don't know, maybe 12 furnaces I have now. And just go to town, so when I build my tower back up the way it used to be, quite possibly better, to be honest, it will go very quickly, and you won't have to watch an episode of me just farming materials, because I'll do that on the off time. All I really need now is sand, which isn't too far from my base either. Let's go get a whole bunch of that, throw it all in the furnace, and then just build up my tower bigger and better than it was, faster than before, all in one episode, as opposed to the way I started doing things, which is like kind of all over the place and not organized. So I'm also growing as a broadcaster too. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing and changing in my life. Quit smoking. I'm on my 3rd week now. Working on quitting drinking. Been doing that since I was really young, so there's a lot I'm changing. This game and doing this is kind of helping me fall into a routine and get used to those changes. It's huge for me. Actually, it's monumental. It's going to be really good for my life. It's a healthy change. Just fill this in with cobblestone because I'm getting to the point where I have a lot. I don't want void spaces where monsters can spawn. I'm gonna have to remove some of that anyway for the wall, but it's all good. Sure, why not? I think I have the floor completely clear. Yes, I do. So I can replace all the floor now. I think I have enough blocks for that. Oh, fuck. That was definitely the wrong move. I should have filled that with gravel back there. People talk about how gravel's useful. I see it all the time in new videos. I don't get it. Like, it's easy to get if you mine. This is what I wanted to do. Move that stuff up here that I'm not going to be using. And move these down here. But I've fooded it up. Excuse me. I'm choking here. I might be running a little short, but I got more up top. So Missed a few spots. Oh, I knew it. I knew he was coming. I seen him. He disappeared. And I just had a feeling that asshole was on me. What the? Game lagging. Okay. Yes, yes, I like the way that looks now. Just change those stairs. That might as well all be the same. Yee, I like it. I think I'm out of the granite. I gotta go up top for that. Boo. I think that's one void space that I'm just gonna ignore. Okay. More iron up there. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that, honestly. Every time I start getting something, I just get deeper and deeper into like holes with gravel. I might get it, I don't know. It's right there, I might as well. That doesn't need to change because that's just gonna be wall. Clean this up a little bit with a light. Just temporarily until I get my shroom light issue sorted out here. That's gonna be my main light source once I'm done here, but it's not currently working as well as I'd like it to. where's some of this nasty gravel? Throw a stair down there just because I can. Where's that gravel? Thought I had more. Voila. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get that iron, didn't I? Is it impossible? Try it here. Nope. Best I can do is this. There. Just traps myself. Sloppy. I see you out of the corner of my eye, creeper. I'm watching you. You don't call you creeper for nothing. You wait till the sucker's not looking, and then you come up. You sit over there, just minding your own business, acting like you don't see me, and then boom, when I'm not looking, there you come. Not today. Let's temporarily fill this in here like that. this up. Do something like this. I like the way that looks. Yes, I do. Just change the stairs and it'll be pretty nice. I should probably do the floor before I get too busy on this. That'll make it difficult. Or I could just move that stuff, but I'm not really ready to. I cleared this wall already, I could do that. That's not right. I'll straighten those out another time. I like them to be in a straight line, but can't really do that right now very easily. It's starting to come together pretty nicely. And I'll have the resources I need for my next episode where I want to build my tower up, which I've been meaning to do for a while, but I keep getting distracted by other things. So this is like a 2 birds 1 stone scenario. And I think it looks pretty fucking clean, actually. Like, once it's all said and done and this is all cleaned up, it's gonna look really nice. I had some different ideas about doing protection around these, possibly putting glass around them. I don't know yet if I'm gonna even do that or not. But I suppose I will change this up a little bit because you got the idea of what I'm doing. It's starting to get kind of boring, I'm sure. I have absolutely no viewers at this point, no one watching, and I doubt anyone will watch all the way through because it's kind of a boring episode, but it is what it is. It's kind of like being a musician when you first start out playing shows for just friends and family. if anyone. You gotta play the part like there is a bunch of people there, but even if there's not, and not let it get you down. You will see this next time all completed, but I just wanted to show it off. Maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do to finish this up. Get a few more slimes. This is always exciting because you never know what's gonna drop down. I need to fix this up. That's what I could do. I could finish my wall around that. It's a little different. I usually like to go for about 45 to 55 minutes on an episode. It's just a routine that I'm trying to get into, create some normalcy and a regular standard for the way I do things. I already have the stuff on me I need. They just do not stop. I told you it gets nuts down here sometimes with slimes. It's just crazy. Like, where the hell do they all come from? And how does that work? Like, I need to know the mechanics of this. Told you can get crazy down here. This is just like it's been way crazier than that before. So maybe something like this here. No, maybe right there. I could use some ender pearls, you know. This is slightly ugly here. I need to fix it. Sucker. I don't want to change this too much because I like the way this works down here. It's a good spot to just kind of have a almost a pre-made mob farm without hardly any work until I actually make one. It just needs some cleaning up, and it could be very useful for many things. Question is, do I want to push this back further? Being stingy on the pearls lately. What up, Cheetah? I didn't notice you in there. As you can see, I'm trying to clean this up here and turn it into a makeshift monster farm. Until I can create one. Didn't even notice. I was so focused on killing and changing stuff. I've changed quite a bit of stuff since you were here last night. I got some cool things. I'm almost built back up to where I was. I just need a bow now. I think you're stuck, but I don't think you're gonna get out of there. Check out my I think it's pretty clean. But it's gonna look something like this when it's all done. Get rid of the torches and clean it up some more. I got a bunch of resources for building my tower up, but I like the way it's coming out. Hi Sam, you, sir, are welcome to play. I, unfortunately, do not have a Microsoft account, so unless Cheetah pops in here and invites you, you need to be on PS4. I created this cool little colorful sign here. I don't know, it's coming together. You should see all the stacks of slime and stuff I got. This is quite possibly the coolest ravine I've ever found in the game, and my base is just right up there above it. I'm gonna create a shortcut down here with the slime block, and I don't know, Cheetah, I was actually wondering the exact same thing myself, but I'm gonna create a way to where you can just jump down on top of a slime block safely and easily, because I have an abundance of them now. Ay, 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 ay. Sam. You asked me a question and then dipped out. Why are you still here? I don't know. Bruh. What happened? Hello. Hello. Do you not have a headphone set, or is it still messing up for you? Oh, I figured it was messing up like last night. I hate when that happens. You're like Why can't you hear me? Oh yeah. Oh shit. I've been working hard on this still. I got up early. I only got 2 hours of sleep. I ran around for about 12. Not that early. Actually, just don't grab anything too insanely good because obviously I'm right. I spent probably an hour, maybe 2, just running back and forth between all of my chests and organizing them. They're way cleaner now. Yeah, that's gonna be for bows. I find I get bows from fishing. Yeah, I don't really have any arrows, but you know how we can easily get them. Go over and kill a whole bunch of pillagers. Do you have food? Because you can. Well, there's better now. Like, there's cooked salmon in here. I know that. I think I have cooked pork. That's all good. Yeah, here's cooked salmon. No, I've actually been trying to build up my resources again because between sharing with you and Crunchy and dying myself and you guys dying, like, they started getting depleted. Plus I built a lot of shit like the mine carts and the mine what would track. Yeah, I don't. He left. He just asked like a question and then dipped. Popped in. Right. It's weird to me, but whatever. Wasn't it like a 3-digit number? Yeah, I've seen people do that though, like type a 3-digit number in. Holy. Neither do I. Dump some stuff off here. Oh yeah, so those two right there are my good ones, and then that one is the extra that I don't want in there because he sucks. I don't know how horse mechanics work. Like, I think you have to have good ones to breed more good ones, but I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, he jumps really high, but he's slow. You can have him if you want, I don't care. No. Just... I haven't gotten one in this game yet. And that game last... Well, that game last night, that was a different game. And I actually deleted that world because it was a backup of my original and just recreated it, so I actually didn't really lose anything. Kinda cool. Oh, I know. I was upset for like 5 minutes and I was like, oh wait, it's a backup of my real one, so I can just delete it and recreate it. And then I've been keeping this world saved and backing it up just in case something happens. You ready to go get some arrows? I have iron somewhere. I think it's in the house. Yeah, yep, totally. I'm gonna do it too. Oh, the feather falling? Yeah. I have a Unbreaking 3 Luck of the Sea and Lure 2 fishing rod now. I just need to put mending on it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it from fishing easily. That's how I got it before. I'm not too worried about it now. Yeah, I got some on me. There's some wood too. I got like 6 more furnaces I'm gonna put in here. So when I'm trying to... Oh shit, you didn't get that. Here. There's wood on the ground there. There's wood planks on the ground there. Oh, didn't you find like iron to make a sword? Okay. Wouldn't you keep your backup set in a chest in case you die? So you don't lose them both? I don't know, just how I do it. Right. I'm pretty good with that area. Okay, I forgot to dump some stuff off. I'm actually going to end mine. I'm going to end mine because I am at 1 hour and I try to keep it at an hour or under typically. So I guess I will sign off, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you for joining my stream. As always, have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. Stay positive. Peace out.